because that don't come into play in Battlefield. I mean, one card can run the same as 3.
You see what I'm trying to say, though, Tater.
Yeah, well, basically it's
I'm not editing.
Like, somebody said, it was Iron Man. He said, because, you know, obviously Iron Man's going to defend it because he uses it. So, he was defending it, and he was saying, like, for example, he said, well, if I got this badass gaming rig, whatever, and he said, Joe Blow over there don't know shit about computers, he goes and buys the E-machines, because he don't know no better. Is that an unfair advantage over him? And I told Iron Man and everybody else who's in the channel, I said, that's 2 completely different things you're comparing. I said, for one, it depends on what system you buy, what system you build. That's your own fault, that's your own preference, whatever. But as far as modifying what is supposed to be the same for everybody, everybody's supposed to have the same game. Once you start modifying that, it's different.
Hey, Chopper.
All right, here's the way it should be, and it's really cut and dry. After being a server admin for over 10 years, to a clan that just went away after so long. But here's it: the way the game come out, you should not deviate from the factory settings. You should not be able to go into your config and change anything. Now, server side, whatever goes server side goes, because everybody has the same viewing.
Right.
Yeah, I've got an enemy soldier.
And I wish I was here last night, but I was on fucking training for work.
Well, I can tell you, I brought up the fact that, yeah, I know Battlefield is a lot different than the games that I've admin before, over the past, 10, 15 years.
No, it isn't, because it's the same. You want to know why it's not different? Yes, the technology has changed, but the game, the spirit of gaming has not changed.
Right, but I'm saying as far as how much control you actually have over the server now compared to how much you actually had before, it is different. But the point that I was trying to make up is that there is, and if there isn't, I'm sure there is a way to do it, that whenever a map loads, it actually loads a config file that matches everybody. And I forgot who it was, they brought up the point that, well, it's going to change all the settings. No, it's not going to change the settings, because you're going to have a set list in there of, the possible combinations. I just don't think you should be able to deviate from what the game allows.
Yeah, how do people even change that stuff?
They go in through the back door. They go into their programs and settings folders, and they go in there and they edit the INI.
Actually, there's a program made for it. All they gotta do is download it and install.
Right. It's been the same.
Which basically does that, but in a shortcut. It does what Homie was saying, but they actually have a program that does it. That way any fool that wants to change those settings and use that bullshit can just do it easily.
Hostile machine gunner spotted.
I thought it was kind of funny how Nim posted that. He talked about it a lot and everything before the meeting, and he posted that, but yet he wasn't in the meeting to talk about it. And then last night, after the meeting, after he posted all this, trying to oppose it and everything,
yeah, I spotted an enemy.
he told Medevac to help him download it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I found the easiest way to get around that shit.
Yeah, just be good.
No, if I'm in the air and I notice this dude's freaking damn near stopping in midair and getting behind me, go straight to hell, dude. I'm bailing out the jet.
Yep.
I mean, but what is this? Like, what are these programs? I don't understand the purpose in these
It's
programs.
settings and editors. It can modify it gives you a hard break in the jets to where even the flanker and stuff like that have almost the same capability as the F-35. They give you a hard break where you can just lock them up mid-air like a freaking cartoon. And your jet comes almost to a complete stop and you can turn. And nobody can flank you when you can do that. And also, it has like a whole freaking page dedicated to MAV settings. I mean, it edits multiple things, not just the jet. But the jet problem is the biggest problem that people bitch about and don't like. The jet being able to damn near stop in mid-air is the biggest issue.
Yeah, no, and it shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually seen a jet do a run on a chopper and not quite finish it, and once they fly past the chopper, instead of making a big old U-turn and coming back to the chopper, right, which is what you're supposed to do in a jet, because that's what the fucking gravity and physics has to do in a jet. But I've actually seen people do a run on a chopper, pass it up, hit that brake bullshit, and do a complete 180 within probably a 20-foot area. Spin around and come back to the chopper.
Here's one thing that I don't understand. Somebody made the comment that, you know, it's people that use joysticks and gamepads have more of an advantage than...
No, they don't.
Right, I agree with that. They do not.
Yeah, I'm not saying you said that, but I heard that last night too, and I was trying to say something, but there's so many people talking over each other. I started to say no, they don't, because it's everybody's preference. That's
exactly.
like saying I have a widescreen monitor. That's an advantage over Captain Ron because he's got a freaking 19-inch non-widescreen. No, that's his preference.
Exactly. And I wanted to bring up the point too that, you know what, when we were racing on race nights, I raced with a keyboard. Why? Because I couldn't afford a steering wheel. When I finally afforded a steering wheel, there you go. I got a steering wheel. But it didn't make me any better or any worse. Well, I mean, it did make me a little bit better, but...
And I play racing games on my computer and stuff, but I got like what looks like a freaking PlayStation 2 controller on steroids. The thing's huge compared to like a PS2 controller, but it plugs up to my computer. And that's what I use to play like racing games and stuff, because I don't like the hassle of a steering wheel. You gotta have shit to mount it to and everything else. It's too much hassle for me, so I just use a controller. Everybody's preference. Like the only good point that like Iron Man really had is somebody tried to argue that it wasn't readily available to everybody. It is readily available.
They're coming to A.
Yeah.
Iron Man was right about that.
You just have to know where to look.
But it's not. You know what I mean? If the game came out like that, or if it was something that DICE changed, it would be understandable. But how is this different from a hack? Because all a hack does is modify your settings. How is it different?
I'll be right back, hold on.
Enemy soldier spotted. Over.
Some guy said all languages approved by the U.S. government.
Do what?
Some guy said all U.S. languages approved by the government.
What, you got something about the language filter?
Yeah.
Guy was like, he said, stop stealing fucking languages. And then the auto message came up. And then he was like, but the game uses the language.
I don't get why people think they can argue that. It's either don't type it or get kicked. Bottom line.
Right. Well, that's what the other guy said. He was like, "Keep
I mean, you're not gonna freaking go Martin Luther King and change anybody's mind.
You never know.
You want to cuss at people? That's what they got TeamSpeak for.
Yeah.
To a point.
Nimmer yells at me if I
You
ever
really wanna-
accidentally cuss.
Yeah, but yeah, he'll turn around and cuss.
Yeah.
I don't get that, dude.
C4 is in place now.
I don't know what in the hell's up with this shit. Installed my card yesterday, and Battlefield 3 is the only one of my games that work now. Yeah, like the rest of them won't even load up.
Alright, I'm back. They are on A.
Well, they want to be. Yeah, there's a guy sitting outside by the pipes. They're spawning off of. Not that right side now.
Whereabouts?
I don't know how to explain it.
On B?
They're on A, outside the warehouse.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was listening.
Sitting outside. Is guy's still sitting outside. He's sitting outside under the garage door that's halfway open by A.
Well.
Oh, wow.
Damn it.
What is it? I'll think about it.
What?
You wanted to damn it.
Damn it, Billy.
Damn it.
Damn
Billy,
it, Bobby.
Billy, Billy.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. If you weren't my son, I'd hug you.
Pick up the round.
trying to watch your video, Billy.
You tried to?
Oh, I'm watching it now.
Which one?
The one you posted in Rush channel.
The enemy sent the charge.
Man, those fletchings are deadly.
Placing C4.
For that shotty round.
C4's gonna move.
Yeah, I found a new trick in the tunnels there. Lay C4 along the top roof there and
Get your ammo.
blow them up.
Enemy has taken the objective.
Is their tank still up or no?